Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your days go on. Hope it continues to go well. Hey, happy 4th of July to everyone who's in the United States. To everyone else in the world, hey, happy 4th of July to you too, or July 5th, or whenever you're watching this, because I hope you have the best day possible. And hey, if any of you have fireworks out there, please refrain from shooting them off past midnight, because some people have been up since 5:20 in the morning, and they're trying to go to bed. And why would you set up fireworks at midnight when everyone else in the neighborhood was setting their fireworks off at 9 and 10? Why would you wait till midnight, especially in a neighborhood full of older people? Why would you do that? Come on, common courtesy. That was my night last night, and I slept like a log and woke up super late, which is why this video is late also. So 21 Pilots, they've been doing their whole festival shore thing. It's not really a tour per se. They're just hitting up a whole bunch of these festivals. The next, of course, big tour planned is the Icy Tour. But they did 3 festivals since we did the Takeover Tour London shows. They did the opener in Poland. They did the Rock Worcester, Werchter, in Belgium. Then they did the Main Square in France. The next festival they have coming up is on July 6th, which is the Mad Cool Festival in Madrid, Spain. So the set list for these shows have really been the same set list they've been doing this entire time. So of course they're opening with Heathens, then they're going everything else, and then they're saving Stressed Out for the very end. Really the only change that we've been seeing is that they were doing the Kiss of a Rose by Seal cover for a bit during the campfire. That is completely cut. It's out. The last time they did it was before the Takeover Tour. One of the shows over either Hurricane or Pink Pop. I really want to think it was Pink Pop or Hurricane that did that. But other than that, the setlist has been the exact same thing, except for Dr. Blum, who's been doing a different song on trumpet every night, depending on where he's at. They're still doing the Halo theme, of course, but he's doing a little solo of just doing something of that country. So really, the setlist is remaining the same. It's going to be most likely be the same old song and dance till the Icy Tour happens, which sucks because I need something to analyze. I need more lore. Give me a lyric video. Give me something. I don't expect a full-blown music video because you guys have been busy, but give me something to analyze. But until they Icy Tour or they do something else, we can always take a look at their outfits, which is always a talking point in terms of the 21 Pilots fans, because some of their outfits do contain lore sometimes, whether it's the blurry face paint on the hands and the neck, whether it be the outfits that they wear for the Bandito Tour, whether it be the Icy Tour outfits, or the occasional thing Tyler wears, which is what we're going to be talking about today, because the Clique freaked out because Tyler wore a brown shirt with a purple butterfly. And yes, we are going here because I need content, Tyler and Josh. Come on, do something. Took me a minute to hit pause. So this is the thing that everyone was freaking out about. Tyler wearing this purple, I was about to call it purple bandito, purple butterfly right here, and I think he looks like a cross between Paul Meany and Zane Lowe in this picture. It's really great. But everyone was talking about this outfit. I believe this was the opener show that he wore this at. Or it was this one. And people were freaking out over this butterfly for various reasons, mainly because it reminded people of the level of concern ARG. And this video that we are watching today is brought to you by these people, Imagine Pilots and Bastille Boy. I want to say that's how it's pronounced. They have a whole video talking about the level of concern ARG, and we need some things out of this video to explain why people are freaking out over this butterfly. So at various points in this video, in the whole ARG, you would get to see this little moth, caterpillar, butterfly thing right there. A lot of people were freaking out, or got reminded of this. And then in some of the files, you would get stuff such as a butterfly in there, including a cute little bunny. And then you would get the same caterpillar again. Another file. And the significance of these two butterflies in the level of concern ARG is that they were needed for a code, which the code was chrysalis, which is what a caterpillar becomes before it emerges in a butterfly. And something to note also, look, the butterfly is yellow like a bandito. And yeah, these are chrysalises, chrysalisi, whatever the plural of chrysalis is, and you can see the evolution here of it becoming a butterfly. Personally, I like to call them metapods rather than chrysalis, but whatever floats your boat. So, of course, Chrysalis being a code and a level concerning energy as a whole being a part of the lore, which is something we can analyze one of these days, is talking about that transformation, the caterpillar metamorphosizing into this butterfly, morph into something else. So, a lot of people took this, the butterfly, as a representation of something new, especially when you take a hard dive into Google and look at what a purple butterfly represents in terms of psychology, spirituality, and all of this stuff. And we're getting into some things where it's like, oh boy, hippie stuff maybe, but there is some psychology stuff in terms of butterflies. Of course, the main thing would be butterfly effect, where something small can result into something huge, which it would be awesome if there was one of those within the Scaled Nicey Demo lore continuity. I think that would be amazing. But butterflies are used all the time in psychology in all the Inkblot stuff. And then the Psi logo itself is actually used in Greek. It's a Greek letter, and it's the first. And people in the psychology field use the Psi all the time. That letter, the tritons, as a symbol of psychology in general. And that letter is also the first letter to Psyche, which apparently in Latin translates to butterfly. Also, connections there, mental health all around. So now let's go into what the purple butterfly is to represent. Also, some quick shout outs here. Aaron backstage, if I can remember this, that would be great. I'm not memorizing it. Backstage, TRJ. Aaron, thank you so much. The little stuff about psychology, the letter, and the butterfly, New Era News, who are great people also. And the final thing we're getting is from Ori at too fast underscore fast, who posted this to the Twitter machine. And Clique. The meaning of the purple butterfly depicts spiritual transformation, rebirth from a darker place, which we see all the time in 21 Pilots lore and a lot of 21 Pilots songs. The end of one cycle to the beginning of another. Immediately, we all think of Shy Away, break the cycle in half. Purple butterfly's energy creates a strong sense of vision, purpose, and higher density. Purple butterflies are here to remind you there are more to the universe than you understand. To tune into this frequency, you'll experience a level of consciousness, LOL, level of concern, that brings healing and transformation. So people automatically hearing this think, okay, the cycle's broken in half, in which we saw in the Outside music video, the cycle's broken. They're back with the Banditos, and they have found a way to conquer Dima. The Outside music video, that cycle was officially broken. I need to get a new chair. I hate this thing. I break every chair that I own. But anyway, back on the butterfly tangent. So a lot of people think that's just something spiritual with Tyler, which, hey, that would be great too if he's feeling better as well. Beginning of another cycle, many people attribute look at this being like, oh, new album soon. Reality, we may not get anything till the Icy Tour is done, because they have a whole chunk of time that's open after the Icy Tour, which they can sit right and record a new album as well. And then a lot of people think that the purple is going to be the color of the next era because of this. Really, everyone I've seen was on board for the black and white era till the purple butterfly. Now they want a purple era. And I've been saying I want purple era 21 Pilots for quite a bit. Healing colors, purple and green. But I like black and white also, which makes sense with the whole theme of Psy. I feel my saturation leaving me slowly. And the black and white outfits that they were wearing the entirety of the Takeover tour, and they might wear for the Icy Tour as well. These black and whites, the Shy Away coats, Tyler's blonde hair, the saturation leaving him. And now that they're in Europe, they're just doing whatever they want. They're having fun. So again, with my thing with like festival shows is that you always have to take them with a grain of salt, because they aren't solo 21 Pilot branded events, and there are people that they're the vibe, and there are other artists who perform that day, and it's possible that 21 Pilots may not be the headliners of some of these days. I don't know if 21 Pilots were headlining these festivals or not, just because I was busy every time these shows would be going on. I know at Pink Pop, they were not the headliner. Metallica was. They performed on the same stage, and I loved that so much. But So, like, you have to appeal to the wide variety of people in the crowd. But when we talk about Tyler and Josh wearing blue, which is another thing that Clique freaked out about recently, uh, when Blurryface originally tweeted out, "Do not wear blue on stage. It's a sign of defeat." Later that day, 20 Past did a festival and they wore blue jumpsuits. Like actual jumpsuits. Not Bandito jumpsuits, which is just a jacket. Like actual full-blown jumpsuits for once. But, so there's that. But honestly, I think we're at the point of they just want to have fun. They're just doing their own thing. They're vibing in Europe, which is fun, which is fine. And there are people who are going from show to show with the pilots in Europe. Like, hey, more power to you. You get to see Tyler vibe and all this stuff. You can see everything, which is cool. And yeah, like it's fun. It's fun. And who knows? This could be something. This could be nothing. I'm on the side of it's most likely nothing, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, and I'm willing to admit when I am wrong. Like Ned. We all remember how I felt about Ned. Anyway, that's it. That's all for today's video. Sorry it's late. I woke up late. Again, please don't shoot fireworks past midnight. Some people are trying to sleep, especially when they've been up since 5:20 in the morning, and they've been up for 19 hours at that point. They've had a long day. Anyway, guys, I'll see you tomorrow with my final No Fun Intended video in the series, which is ranking all the songs off of No Fun Intended, with honorable mentions, because I have to have honorable mentions in this video, and I'll explain why I'm doing that tomorrow. But anyway, I will see you all later. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye. Hate this chair. Goodbye. And good night, more importantly, have a... I hate it. Buy me a Ko-Fi down in the description box below so we can get an upgraded chair. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Goodbye. And good night, more importantly, have a good day. And I'll see you later.